Many adults over 60 don't realize their kidneys may already be working under silent stress. The problem is, it rarely shows obvious symptoms at first. But in my experience, certain morning drinks may help support your body's natural detox process more than most people ever expect. And what surprises me most? The last two on this list often shock even my healthiest patients. Now, you may have noticed this yourself. You wake up feeling a little heavy, maybe your ankles look slightly swollen, your energy is low, or you just don't feel as clear as you used to in the morning. And most people are told, well, that's just aging. But here's what many older adults are never told. Your kidneys, the body's natural filtration system, may not be working as efficiently as they once did. And what you drink first thing in the morning can either help gently flush out those built-up toxins or quietly make the problem worse over time. So if you've been feeling sluggish, puffy, or just not quite yourself lately, this may not be just age. It may be your body asking for better support. And today, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful morning drinks that can help your kidneys do their job more effectively, starting with one that seems simple, and ending with 2 that most seniors completely overlook. Before we move on, I'd love to know a little about you. If you're comfortable, share your age in the comments. And tell me this, when you wake up in the morning, do you feel truly rested or still a bit heavy and low on energy? That small detail can give us a helpful glimpse into how well your body, especially your kidneys, is recovering overnight. And as you listen, notice which of these drinks feels like something your body could quietly benefit from. Let's start with number 5. And I want to begin here because it's simple, familiar, and often underestimated. Warm lemon water. Now, many seniors have heard of lemon water before, but what most people don't realize is why it can be so helpful for your kidneys, especially first thing in the morning. Think of your kidneys like a household water filter that's been sitting overnight without running. By morning, everything inside is a bit stagnant, the flow is slower, the system is slightly dry. And what warm lemon water does is gently wake up that system. It's like turning on the tap and letting clean water run through the filter before you start using it. Here's what's happening inside your body. After several hours of sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated. Your blood becomes a bit more concentrated, which makes it harder for your kidneys to filter waste efficiently. And warm water helps rehydrate quickly, improving the flow through your kidneys. Now the lemon adds something extra. Lemon contains natural compounds like citrate and vitamin C, which can support kidney health. And citrate in particular helps reduce the risk of mineral buildup, the kind that can eventually lead to kidney stones. In simple terms, it helps keep things moving instead of sticking and forming deposits. What does this look like in real life? Many older adults tell me they feel lighter, less bloated, and more awake within 20 to 30 minutes after drinking warm lemon water. It's not a dramatic jolt like caffeine. It's more of a gentle reset, and that's exactly what your body needs in the morning. Not a shock, but a smooth start. Here's how to use it properly. Take a glass of warm water, not hot, just comfortably warm, and squeeze in half a fresh lemon. Drink it slowly on an empty stomach, ideally within the first 10 to 15 minutes after waking up. And avoid bottled lemon juice if you can, as it often contains preservatives that reduce the benefit. So the takeaway here is simple. Warm lemon water may seem basic, but it works quietly in the background, helping rehydrate your body, support kidney flow, and reduce buildup over time. And sometimes, the most powerful habits are the ones that feel almost too simple to matter. Now, let's move to number 4, and this is one that many seniors have heard about, but very few use correctly. Cranberry water. And I want to emphasize that word, unsweetened, because this is where most people go wrong. You see, cranberry in its natural form can be very supportive for your kidneys and urinary system, but the moment you add sugar, like in most store-bought juices, you actually start working against your kidneys instead of helping them. So let me explain why this drink matters. Your kidneys and your urinary tract work closely together. Think of them like a connected drainage system. The kidneys filter waste, and the urinary tract carries that waste out of the body. Now, over time, especially after age 60, this system can become more vulnerable to buildup, bacteria, and irritation. This is why some seniors notice frequent urination, a slight burning feeling, or that constant urge to go, even when there's not much there. Here's where cranberry comes in. Cranberries contain natural compounds that help prevent bacteria from sticking to the walls of the urinary tract. Think of it like making the inside of a pipe more slippery, so unwanted particles can't latch on and cause problems. Instead of allowing buildup, cranberry helps your system flush things out more cleanly. What does that mean for you? It can support a healthier urinary flow, reduce irritation, and help your kidneys do their job without extra strain. Many older adults notice fewer bathroom disruptions and a more comfortable feeling throughout the day. Now here's the important part: how to use it correctly. You want to choose unsweetened cranberry juice or dilute it with water. A good approach is to mix about 1 part pure cranberry juice with 3 to 4 parts water. This makes it gentler on your system and easier to drink. Have it in the morning, preferably after your first glass of water or lemon water, not on a completely empty stomach if you have a sensitive stomach. And if you're on medication or have a history of kidney stones, it's always wise to check with your doctor first, just to be safe. So the simple takeaway here is this: cranberry water, when used properly, helps keep your body's drainage system clean and flowing, reducing buildup, supporting kidney function, and helping you feel more comfortable day to day. But here's where it gets interesting. The next drink doesn't just help flush, it helps improve how everything flows in the first place. Before we move on to the next drink, let me pause for just a moment. If you're finding this helpful so far, and you're starting to see how small morning habits can make a real difference in how your body feels, go ahead and tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. Here on Senior EverFit, we focus on simple, practical guidance that helps you stay strong, independent, and in control of your health as the years go on. And if this is already opening your eyes a bit, stay with me, because the next 2 drinks work in a deeper way that many people over 60 never hear about. Now let's talk about number 3, and this one works a little differently: ginger tea. Most people think of ginger as something you take for digestion or an uneasy stomach, and that's true. But ginger also supports circulation and helps calm internal irritation, both of which are closely tied to how well your kidneys function. Here's why that matters. Your kidneys depend on a steady flow of blood to filter waste and maintain balance in the body. And over time, that flow can become less efficient. It's not something you always notice right away, but it affects how smoothly your system runs. A simple way to picture it is this: when movement slows, things don't clear out as easily. They tend to linger longer than they should. This is where ginger can make a quiet difference. Ginger contains natural compounds, such as gingerol, that have been shown to support healthy circulation and reduce inflammation. And instead of allowing the body to feel sluggish internally, it helps create a smoother, more active environment for your organs to work in. In everyday terms, many older adults notice less stiffness when they get up, reduced puffiness in their hands or feet, and a more comfortable sense of movement after making ginger tea part of their routine. There's another piece to this. Low-grade inflammation can build gradually over time. You may not feel it directly, but it can interfere with how efficiently your body clears waste. And ginger helps ease that internal strain, giving your kidneys better conditions to do their job. Now here's how to prepare it. Take a small piece of fresh ginger, about 1 inch, slice it, and steep it in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Let it cool slightly so it's warm and easy to drink, and you can have it on an empty stomach or after your first drink of the morning. If the flavor feels a bit strong, adding a touch of lemon can make it more pleasant. So the simple idea here is this: ginger tea supports how your body moves internally, helping circulation, easing inflammation, and making your system feel less burdened. And the next drink builds on this in a completely different way, by influencing how your body processes and removes waste from the start. Now let's move to number 2, and this one often catches people off guard. A simple, diluted apple cider vinegar drink. At first, it may not sound appealing. Vinegar feels strong, even harsh. But when it's used the right way, it can actually support how your body handles waste and maintains balance. Here's the idea in simple terms. Your body works constantly to keep everything in a steady range, including its internal pH. And when that balance shifts, which can happen more easily later in life, your kidneys have to put in extra effort to keep things stable. Apple cider vinegar can help ease that load. Even though it tastes acidic, studies suggest it has a mild alkalizing effect once metabolized. That means it can support a more balanced internal environment, giving your kidneys less to struggle with. There's another benefit that's just as important. Apple cider vinegar helps stimulate digestion, and when food is broken down more efficiently, there's less leftover waste circulating in the bloodstream, and that means less work for your kidneys to filter out. In everyday life, many older adults notice a calmer stomach, less bloating, and a more steady sense of energy when they use it regularly. It's not immediate or dramatic, but it builds over time. Now, using it properly is key. Never take it straight, always dilute it. Start with a glass of warm water and add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. If it feels comfortable, you can slowly increase to 1 tablespoon, and it's best taken in the morning, before breakfast. If you have acid sensitivity, reflux, or take medications, it's wise to check with your doctor first. So the main point here is simple. This drink helps your body deal with waste more efficiently from the start, so your kidneys don't have to work as hard later. And now we come to the final one, the most familiar of all, but also the one where a small mistake can quietly cancel out the benefit. Now we come to number 1, and this is where many people don't expect the answer. The most important drink for your kidneys is something you already use every day, plain water. But what matters isn't just drinking it, it's how you take it in during those first moments of the day. Here's why. Your kidneys rely on steady fluid movement to clear out waste, and without enough water, that process slows down, waste becomes more concentrated, and over time, that creates extra pressure on your system. After a full night of sleep, your body is naturally low on fluids. Several hours have passed without water, and your kidneys are starting the day with less support than they need. What often happens is this. People delay drinking, or take a few quick sips and move on, but that small amount doesn't do much to get things moving again. Your body responds better to a steady intake. So here's a simple approach. Within 10 to 15 minutes of waking, drink a full glass of water, about 8 to 12 ounces. Keep it at room temperature or slightly warm so it's easy on your system. Take your time with it. Let your body absorb it gradually rather than rushing. Then, if possible, have another half glass about 10 to 15 minutes later. This gentle spacing helps your body rehydrate more effectively without feeling overwhelmed. There's something else to keep in mind. As the years pass, your sense of thirst may not be as reliable. You may not feel the need to drink. Even when your body would benefit from it, studies have shown that older adults often experience reduced thirst signals, which can lead to ongoing dehydration. And when that happens, your kidneys are left doing more work than necessary. When hydration improves, many people notice clearer urine, better energy, and a more comfortable start to the day. So the main idea is simple. Water, taken the right way in the morning, gives your kidneys the support they need to function with less strain. Sometimes it's not about adding something new. It's about doing something familiar, with a little more care. Let's take a moment and bring this together in a clear, simple way. We've gone through 5 morning drinks that can quietly support your kidneys and help your body clear out waste more smoothly. Warm lemon water helps your system ease into the day after hours without fluids. Cranberry water, when unsweetened and diluted, helps keep the urinary tract clean and less prone to irritation. Ginger tea supports healthy circulation and helps calm internal stress in the body. A small amount of diluted apple cider vinegar can assist with balance and reduce the load your kidneys have to manage. And plain water, taken the right way, gives your body the hydration it needs to function properly from the very start. Now here's what truly matters. You don't have to do everything at once. Your body doesn't need a perfect routine. It responds much better to steady, simple habits. Even choosing one or two of these and sticking with them can begin to shift how you feel over time. Because in many cases, your kidneys aren't the problem. They may just be working with less support than they need, and responding well when that support is finally there. I'd like to ask you something. Which of these morning drinks feels like the one your body could benefit from right now? And which one will you try first tomorrow? And if you've already been using any of these, feel free to share what you've noticed. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If this gave you something useful to take into your morning, you can tap like and subscribe to Senior EverFit for more simple guidance made with your health in mind. And if someone close to you has been feeling low on energy, a bit swollen, or just not quite themselves, consider sharing this with them. Sometimes, a small change in the morning can quietly improve how the whole day feels. Keep this in mind. Your body hasn't stopped supporting you. Even now, it continues to adapt, respond, and improve when it's given what it needs. Small, steady choices, like what you drink in the morning, can quietly influence how you feel, how you move, and how your day unfolds. So don't think of this as being too late. Think of it as a time to be a little more intentional, a little more attentive to what your body is asking for. Because often, it's not asking for something complicated, just the right kind of care, at the right moment. And that care can begin as simply as your first drink tomorrow morning. Take it one step at a time. Be patient with yourself. And keep choosing what helps you feel a little better each day. You've taken care of so much in life. Now it's time to take care of yourself, in a way that helps you feel steady, clear, and more like yourself again.